Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Please be joined by Carter Sitz of Gaylord Football. How's it going?
It's going great, man. I appreciate you having me on here.
All right. What a season for you guys. I know it didn't end the way that you wanted it to, but a season that a lot of people are going to remember in Gaylord for a very long time.
Yeah. It was definitely something special. We've been playing together since so young. I mean, fourth, fifth, sixth grade. It's just all year, all middle school, everything. And then this was the big senior year. So for us to all come together and all just continuously put in work all throughout high school, all throughout middle school. Yeah, it really just came together this year and we really had a big season for Gaylord. Yeah.
Yeah. What position do you play for people that might not know?
I play outside linebacker.
Okay. What's it like just to be a linebacker and all that?
It's fun. It's super fun. You get the fast aspect of football and you also get the slower like trenches part of it too. So and you also get to hit people, which is the fun. It's fun. The big reason why I play football is just the physicality of it. Just lining up against someone and kind of like seeing who's better, if that makes sense.
Yeah. What were some of the biggest things that you really worked on this off season? This summer to really get ready for the upcoming year.
The biggest thing for me, I think would be speed work. Because as a linebacker, you got to be fast. You got to make plays, and there's like quick windows that you got to make. You got to shoot through, and that's the biggest thing with speed and explosiveness, getting off the ball, and also getting off blocks too as well, which is a huge thing as a linebacker. It's it's like the difference maker between making a play and not making a play.
Okay. All right. Most memorable play that you made, not in a game, but just one play that you remember.
I think it'd be my pick six. That was against Alpina this year, and that was super cool. I That was my second interception of, or no, my third interception of my high school career, and it was just a special one for me. Senior season, and then always like dreaming, like always thinking of like visualizing before the game, like what if this will happen, what if that will happen, and then for it to like really happen, to get a pick six, it felt unreal. When the ball like hits your hands, you catch it, and then you're running for the end zone, like it's super cool. That was super memorable and super special to me.
Do you remember that play?
I do, yeah.
Like, what do you like? Kind of describe like how it all happened.
So we were in a nickel formation, and I was on the right side. I The ball was snapped. Brady Pretzloff, he was on a blitz and he pressured the quarterback. The quarterback threw it up to the receiver. I had dropped back into my zone and then I picked it off, and it was I mean there was it was about on the 30-yard line, and the linemen were on about the 5-yard line. That was where the line of scrimmage was. And yeah, it was me racing to the corner against them to the corner. So it was close, but we we finished it. So it was super cool.
Yeah. Okay. I know you I guess that was a memorable play. Memorable okay, I was gonna ask like best moment from this season. I guess it would be that one, but do you have another one?
Yeah. Well, a big one was beating TC West at the beginning of the year. So we haven't done that in, I want to say it was 18 years. So then to be that team that, breaks that cycle, that generational cycle against all the classes that came through. It was super cool to see the hard work pay off. And then also another cool moment was winning districts. And that was another thing that Gaylord hasn't done in a while too. And also, going winning the um like under being undisputed conference champions. That was really cool, and also having that perfect season. It was just something that was super memorable, super special for all of us, especially with a senior led team too.
Yeah. Have you had time to reflect back on this year? And if you did, what are you most going to remember about this season and your time playing Gaylord football?
Really, just the people. I mean, like, and you always like you want to keep on showing up to practice, and like most of it, like some of it's to get better, and but then it makes it so much better having a great group of guys that you're with there working beside, and getting better every day beside, and just all the great people that came through Gaylord in this class and that team is just it's been super cool. And yeah, I wouldn't trade anyone for anything.
Yeah. Okay. So I typically ask this of seniors. What does football mean to you?
um I don't know, it's very like it's been so much a part of my life, and I can't describe it with one word because it's so many things. There's so many emotions that go into the game, and there's so many struggles, so many achievements, everything. It's just I don't know. It's super special, and it's super just something that I'll look back and I'll miss playing high school football with the guys for the rest of my life. And um playing football, it's yeah, it's just amazing. I don't know how else to put it.
Yeah. Um, okay, so I asked like what are you going to miss about high school football and what's next for you?
Yeah, so the people are a big thing. The people that the people in the stands cheering us on every game, the cheerleaders cheering us on, my teammates, my coaches, like all the staff, just everything. It's like all just the people we've grown close with over the years. That's going to be a huge one I'm going to miss. And I'm going to miss the Friday night lights and all the hype around the high school team and just everything like that. And what's next for me, I got to decide on where I'm going to college and I'm hopefully playing football too. And then yeah, I got 4 more years.
Yeah. So I mean this, the senior class, I mean obviously, obviously two of them have been on here already. What's I know that you're gonna have to say goodbye to Brady in a little bit. But
Yeah.
and then of course, what's that like? Just the bond that you've all created and all that.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, we've played all throughout, I mean, our entire childhood together. Um, we're super close. We're super it's like a brotherly love where we can give each other crap, but we can also be there for each other and picking each other up, pushing each other, getting better, um, being there for one another. I mean, just everything. It's super like family. We're super tight knit here.
Absolutely. All
So,
right. Let's get to know you a little bit, Carter. How about that?
mhm.
Okay. What's your all-time favorite food?
All-time favorite food. I want to say donuts for sure.
Okay.
You get a good donut on morning, when you've been craving it all week. It's pretty good.
And like donuts on a Saturday.
Oh
That's
yeah.
um favorite team to root for.
Michigan State.
Okay.
My family's been a Michigan fan of my whole life, and sometime during when I was a kid, I switched to Michigan State. I don't know if I was just trying to be different. I don't really know, but it's cool because you get everybody cheer for Michigan, then I'm the one person cheer for Michigan State. So then if they beat them, it's super fun. It's super cool to be like, yeah, you guys are Michigan fans. You lost everything like that. Give them crap.
Yeah. About like 10 years ago, it was like is like Michigan State was beating Michigan in just about everything. So,
I know.
and
Yeah.
I guess the tides
Tables
are
turned this
turning
year.
a little
Yeah.
bit, a little bit. Um, yeah, we'll have to see what basketball brings, and obviously, and all the other sports too. So,
Mm.
let's see. Favorite player growing up?
Ray Lewis. I didn't have a whole lot of players I knew. I didn't watch a whole lot of NFL and a whole lot of college, but he was always like he's always the big one. I don't know, he just stuck out to me. Just watching highlights and on YouTube when I was a kid. It would get me ready for my middle school game and just stuff like that.
Yeah,
And watching him hit people it was really cool. It's someone to look up to for sure.
yeah. And then finally, what is an interesting fact about you?
Um, I don't know. I used to race dirt bikes when I was 5 years old.
I did not know
It's
that.
just the top of my head.
That would be a very interesting fact. I did not know
Yeah,
that. That's pretty cool, buddy.
yeah, yeah. I was yeah adrenaline junkie since 5, so it
Absolutely.
was cool.
Yeah. I mean, I've been around a few of those high performance fast vehicles, or been around them
Yeah.
during my time of covering sports. So yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Well, Carter, thanks so much for the time, and congrats on a great year, and let's have you on again sometime.
All right. Well, thank you, sir.